How are they currently feeling about you and your connection? What messages are here for you? If you claim it, let me know. The charms are on the table to give you connection to the reading. We've got Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, and Aquarius. It can be sun, moon, or rising of anyone connected to this reading. So you, your person. But we want to know how they're currently feeling. So I'm going to do a 9-card spread with them in the middle and all of their feelings for you around the outside. Welcome to Hope to Have a Daily. You've been guided here for a reason. Now take a deep breath. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. And then we have the 7 of Swords reversed. They spy on you a lot. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Fool reversed, a bit of a lack of commitment. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Strength card. So how do they feel about you? They feel that they're not good enough for you. They know that the both of you, because in the middle of the 9-card spread is all about them and how they truly feel about you. And it's the 10 of Pentacles. It's this card of, I call it my tree of life. It's everything the both of you can do together. But then on this side of them is the 5 of Pentacles, which is them feeling they don't have everything, but they have half of it. And with your half of it, the both of you can have a really good life. But then they also feel that they should be providing everything, and they feel that they're in a place of the 5 of Pentacles where they're going through a hard time financially. And that's the reason why they're not being very committal at the moment with the Fool reversed. There needs to be a fresh start here. There needs to have some fun here again for the both of you. They take on a lot of responsibility, sometimes a little bit too much. And it feels like you do as well. The both of you needs to make more time to be together, actually spend time in each other's presence. With the 9 of Pentacles reversed, they don't want you to see yourself as single, and they want to provide for you. That's what it keeps coming back to. They want to provide for you. The 7 of Swords reversed is making maneuvers behind the scenes, but this feels like them looking at you and snooping around on your social media, snooping around to see who else is interested in you, because they don't want you to be single. Even though they haven't put a ring on it, and even though they haven't got to the point where they're calling it a relationship, in their head they're with you, and in their head they want you to be with them, but they're not saying it, and they're running from it, and they're being really annoying on it. But they don't want you to be with anyone else. The Page of Pentacles is the promotions that are here, the beginning of the journey that you both have moving towards the future. The Strength card is the love and compassion that you have with one another. And the Ace of Cups reversed, this person does feel that you're going to run away from them. And that's not a you thing, that's a them thing. That's them. They're a bit insecure. They're insecure in their standing in life, but they're insecure within this connection. They think you're so amazing that they just assume you're going to run off. So let's do a Celtic cross for the connection moving forward. What do we need tonight? Because I have a feeling that if this person can't overcome their insecurities, then how can you have a contented and wonderful relationship with them, you know? So the first card is all about the connection, and I don't read reversals in my Celtic cross because it's all about the placement. And it's all about the connection, the both of you wanting to move forward together, the both of you having baggage to leave behind. It feels like there's mirroring that goes on here. Sometimes when they get insecure, you get insecure, you assume that they don't like you, they assume that you don't like them. The both of you have a lot to work through individually, so the both of you can come together. And then the question for the Celtic cross is the 4 of Cups. Can they snap out? Can they snap out of their negative mood? Because when they're in this negative space, you feed on that energy, and it puts you in a place of, well, they don't like me, they're not interested, we're never going to work out. And this can only really move forward if they can cheer up, if they can start seeing the positives in it, and if they can fully commit. even though they are committed, it's like they need to fully commit into having a really good relationship. The Nine of Wands is everything you've both been through individually, but it's all the battles that you can win in life. The both of you are very strong people and very stubborn. The both of you are very reluctant to let people in. The both of you have been hurt in the past, and you're both very similar in a lot of ways. So the path that you're both on is the Strength card, the love and compassion that's here. The both of you understand what the bad is in this world. So the both of you are now shy to open up and really allow people in, because you know that you can get hurt. They know that they can get hurt. But the both of you have love and compassion for one another. The both of you see each other for who you are, and you both accept it. You both want it. You're still interested. You still want something. In the recent past, we have the Nine of Swords, and this is what's going on right now. The Nine of Swords is the stress that's here. It's because they're a stress head and they overthink things and they worry about things, and they're assuming that you're running away because they think you're wonderful, which you are, you're beautiful, which you are, you're intelligent, which you are. They feel that they're punching way above their league. They're not, they just can't believe that you'd be interested in them. And then I have a feeling, because as I put things out, I get an instant thing back, and it's like, yeah, but I feel like the two. That's how I feel too. I wish I could book you both table and sit you both down together and get you to really both talk about your own insecurities, because you both be nodding, The opportunities to come is the Queen of Cups, and this is the both of you. The feminine love, romance, energy, the love and the compassion, the forgiving, the moving forward, the offering of everything, but also making sure that you look after yourselves as well. Because the both of you could be a power couple, or the both of you could end up just draining each other's energy. If the both of you can get into the more positive mindset of our traumas are in our past, our bad relationships in our past, we love and care for one another, we don't want to hurt each other, and move into a place of trust and respect and love and caring, this is going to be a much more beneficial connection. But this is also a connection that if one or both of you stay in a negative mindset of they're going to cheat, they're going to hurt me, all of these things, it doesn't feel like either of you have done anything bad to each other. You need to learn to trust one another, and it's really hard. And if this is genuinely your reading and this person's never done anything bad to you, try and drop your guard a little bit. Try and encourage them to drop their guard, which is going to be even harder. But because you mirror each other, the more you trust them, the more they'll trust you. The secret underlying question, is it all just going to be over? This is the secret fear placement. This is the secret question. Are they just going to sabotage everything? They could quite easily, couldn't they? But you could sabotage it as well. You could just both go, no, this is just too much of a risk. This is just too traumatizing. This is just going to be over before it started. The both of you could run away from it. The both of you could cause each other so much stress that it's not worth it. But that's the secret fear that's here. The timing on this is my marriage card. I found my people, I found my person. You do both truly understand one another. It's now getting to a point of you need to unpack each other. You need to work each other out, and you need to be completely open with each other. You do that by spending more time in each other's actual company. You need to bring it into the real life where you can look into each other's eyes and be in each other's company and really open up. There is a possible marriage here, so attainment, a proposal, and then the outcome, the Page of Cups, just really enjoying having someone that makes you feel good, and likewise with them as well, the both of you just enjoying each other, both of you just allowing each other to feel silly and giddy and happy and flirty, and listening to all the lyrics and the love songs and the good things and looking at the good in this. I have a feeling that at the moment, the stress that goes on here, that's moving towards the past. The more you fall into each other's ebb and flow, when we come together with somebody, we have our own rhythm. And over time, as a couple really gets to know each other and really connects, that rhythm becomes one, and you get to know each other's rhythm more. neither of you want to hurt each other, but neither of you want to get hurt. And I think that's the obstacle that's here. How do we trust each other not to hurt each other? And I think you can. I think you can get through it, and I think you can work through it. And I think it'll be worth it. I do. Because there's something lovely here. And not very many people get something really lovely. A lot of the time, readings can be like, no. But this feels like two vulnerable people, two people that are on the same wavelength and could chicken out. I have a feeling though that if one of you walked away, you'd be coming straight back again at some point because you'd regret it, because this story hasn't finished yet. And I think when I look at the long term of this story, it's the long term. You've got a marriage, a possible marriage here, the connecting of a soulmate energy, a deep understanding with somebody who you don't have with anyone else. They'll never have with anyone else for sure. So that's what I have for you. If this is your reading, let me know. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so angels take you anyway. If you've made it this far and you'd like to let me know that you have made it right to the end of the reading, put witch's castle, the words in the comments. Then I know that you made it right to the 11th minute of the reading. And I really do appreciate being here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection. Private readings always available.